Man, I'm doing this little film study against Shakur Stevenson and Joet Gonzalez next week on the 26th. I'm not I'm not 100% sure what belt they're going for. But they're going for a world belt, and it's a grudge match between these two. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, and this is a backstory between this on this. Too. They don't like each other worth a damn, to say the least. And Shakur Stevenson is dating Joet Gonzalez's sister. And they just don't like each other. I don't know where this beef started from, but they something on this social media. People tend not to like each other. Where they probably would never been in contact with each other, but social media make the world a little smaller. But I'm just trying to bring a little light to how this fight gonna go down. One thing I noticed about Shakur Stevenson is his guard. And I'm trying to is his guard. You may not see a whole lot of it in the amateur picture because he fight for top rank, and using their footage is very dangerous for your channel. So his guard, he have a very 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 tricky guard where he disguises his punches, and he got a very good jab, and the kid got good eyes, and that's where I believe Joet Gonzalez is going to run into problems with Shakur Stevenson jab, and the way he sets you up with his punches. He sets you up with, he'll tap 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 with his jab, and he'll keep on a little slight movement. He don't give you a whole lot of movement, but he give you just enough looks to confuse you. He'll shoot the jab at different spots, different speeds, just to open up your guard. When he opened up your guard, at first as an amateur he used to tap, but now Shakur is sitting down on a lot of shots that he sets up, coming from out this southpaw position. He disguises his heavy punches very well behind his shoulders and his lead hand. You don't see you don't see him setting up the big shots. He don't give a whole lot of head movement, but he uses his lead hand to blind you, to throw you off track, and use his little footwork to keep your lead foot moving, so you won't get set. And he uses little herky jerky moves, little rocks back and forth, just to keep you off balance. And then he starts shooting heavy shots at you, and he sits down on his punches a lot. And he trains a whole lot and gets a whole lot of tips from world class boxers like Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward, who are his mentors, and he's very schooled in the art of the lead hand. He'll show you different things, get you comfortable. Before you know it, your guards is dropped, and he know how to hide big shots behind his shoulders, and his guard is got one of the best guards in the business. He's going to be something to deal with in the future. I believe he's going to end up with. I believe he's going to become, as he get older and mature, he's going to become a knockout artist because of his guard and the way he the way he disguises punches, and the way he uses his lead hand to disrupt your rhythm and keep on using lateral movement and angles. He's gonna be something to deal with. And I'm gonna show you something Joet Gonzalez, what he does, that's gonna cause him a whole lot of problems with Shakur Stevenson in his high guard. He uses a high guard a lot, and I believe his body gonna get attacked to make him drop his lead hand, and he gonna get hit with right hooks. But let me show y'all something I saw with Joet Gonzalez. He does a lot. He uses a high guard a whole lot in boxing, and that's not good. And I work with fighters I try to work with. I tell them there's only certain spots you get into the high guard, but you don't do it a lot. You can get There's too many blind spots. Now I'm gonna show you. Joet Gonzalez is in the red. Right now you see him. He don't have the high guard right now, but he got while he rocks in fourth. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you. But he's a good boxer. He's not a great, but he makes a whole lot of little mistakes that's going to cost him against Shakur Stevenson. I think he's a Golden Boy fighter. If I'm not 100% sure, but I think he is a Golden Boy fighter. Okay, you see how he lets his shots off? He did not set that punch up. He just threw it out there. Now, a good boxer like Shakur Stevenson would have caught that and caught that with the same hand and counted him. He does little things. He does a whole lot of little. He got a lot of bad habits that could get him hurt against a high skilled and defensive fighter and offensive fighter as Shakur Stevenson. You see that hard? You see the high guard? He does that. He would get picked apart. See, when you put your hands up like that, Shakur Stevenson would put his glove right there, and you can't see. Either he'll go around the gloves or shoot to the body, and then by the time you try to get out of it, he been to set you up with either the dangerous right hook he got, or one of his deadly uppercuts. It's not good to use that high guard like that against somebody like Shakur Stevenson. Not to be in a whole lot. Once he figure you out, he gonna start sitting down the shots, and I could see Gonzalez going to sleep, and it maybe be from out this high guard he uses. You can't use that against Shakur Stevenson. Just blindly, just to protect yourself, but get out of it. Don't use it to try to get your offense going, because Shakur Stevenson going to pick you apart, and that's what he is. He's a very, very good person. He sits down on his shots, and he disguises his punches very well out of the guard and his jab. You got to worry about his jab. His lead hand is very deadly. Now Gonzalez don't have a way of setting up his offense. He just see as soon as he see like a little opening, he don't try to let me use the right word. He don't try to create offense. He just, like, as soon as he see it open, he'll lunge in, and that's going to get him set up. He don't try to jab to the body to open up the top. He don't try to shoot something at the top and see what you want to do and mix it up. He just come straight in, throwing shots, and that's going to get him. That's going to get him hurt against Shakur Stevenson. I see Shakur Stevenson stopping Gonzalez like in the seventh, eighth round. It's not gonna go real late. I say 6th or 7th. I see him stopping Joet Gonzalez with a body shot. And this fight is on body shot or one of his uppercuts. It might be that famous right. Might be a right hook. But hit that thumbs up, support the channel. Just a little film study I'm doing today. Peace, y'all.